We've done a natural metal finish on this model of the Razor Crest. It's a 172 scale kit from AMT. So what we're going to do now is the next step in a natural metal finish, which is to create or paint dissimilar panels on the finish so that it breaks up the shape of the object and makes it more interesting. And what I mean by dissimilar panels, dissimilar refers to the color. This is painted with Alclad polished aluminum. I have Alclad paints here in white aluminum, regular aluminum, and dark aluminum. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint the engine areas with the dark aluminum, set those off because they're going to be hot and a little bit more burned looking. Then we're going to pick out some square and rectangular panels on the ship itself, mask them off, and we'll use Tamiya masking tape. Love this product. It's great. Comes in different widths, and they also have masking tape with plastic attached so you can cover the model and not spray it. So we're going to pick out or use the 3 different aluminums, paint dissimilar panels. We're going to mask them off with the Tamiya, spray them, take it off, and that way it'll break it up and give it a more dimension. Also, before I do that, and this is a tip I picked up on the internet, because I always do research before I use a product, and I had never used Alclad. And there's a gentleman, and one of my concerns with the natural metal finish is doing this, making dissimilar panels and masking them off and having the masking tape pull the paint off. You want to make sure, because natural metal finishes are delicate. You have to be really careful with them. So his suggestion was to use this Alclad clear base. And the clear base, I believe, is used as a primer. Like if I build a model and it's not painted, I can put this clear base on it and then paint over that. But what we're doing with it is we're going to use this as a last step. What I did was I took this straight out of the bottle, the clear base, and I misted the overall finished piece. In other words, I'd already painted it with the Alclad aluminum, polished aluminum. And I took this clear base and I just very gently and very lightly put about 2 or 3 coats. Put one on, let it dry, another. Very light mist. In other words, I didn't build it up. I didn't want it to be heavy. I just misted it to seal the aluminum, and it worked pretty good. I put some tape on here, pulled it, nothing came off, so cross our fingers. We're going to mask off some dissimilar panels, paint them, and see how it looks. So let's get started. The first step when spraying dissimilar panels on your model is to mask off where they go. And take a little bit of time and plan out what you're doing. I looked at the top of this ship and I noticed that there were panels that ran symmetrically and the center section. So that's what I did. I want to have a nice symmetrical pattern. I'm going to use white aluminum. It's a little bit lighter, hopefully, than the polished aluminum. We'll spray those, let them dry, take the masks off, and then we'll see how the dissimilar panels look. Alright, moment of truth, guys. See how the mask comes off. Hopefully it won't peel any paint out. Hopefully the metallic we sprayed on looks different, which it should. And be careful when you take your masks off, obviously. This is going to take me a little bit of time because I don't want to rip it. Careful, I just pulled a little paint up again. Be really careful. Overall, came out pretty good. Let's take a look. Yeah, I pulled just a little tiny bit of paint because I was in a hurry and I yanked on the tape. That's not a good thing. But okay, now I'm hoping you guys can see the difference in the colors on this. It's this area, then there's panels here and on the front. here and here, and then right here and here. So I can see it because it's in front of me, but the way this reflects, I don't know if you can tell, but that's how you do a dissimilar panel. You basically mask it off and spray it a different color silver, and just do them, you know, symmetrically so that everything kind of falls together and looks right. So I'm going to do probably a few more panels on the sides. Don't think I'll do the bottom. And then I'm going to wash it with black, and hopefully I'll be close. There you go. Dissimilar panel lines.